What is up, everybody, and welcome to the podcast.
Woo!
That's
New vibes.
so
I like
cool,
that.
right? I always sing in the Patreon. I don't bring the energy here because people pay there. They give me the money. So
That's because we just did that Roblox karaoke. You've been singing ever since.
oh my gosh, way to segue immediately into something we've done. We don't do that. Good
No,
enough.
we don't. We always talk about stuff that hasn't happened, just the random stuff.
We're so random. That's so random. I think ASDF movies is in full swing. I saw Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared dropped a new episode.
What?
And I think it's time.
I'm not caught up with the lore of Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared.
Oh! You don't know Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared?
Don't do that. I'm scared.
You know what
Why
that
are you
reminds
freaking
me
out?
of? That reminds
What?
me of that video of the dude watching the horse racing and he's like doing it too. He's like,
Whose yellow hair is this?
Oh.
What?
I did a podcast as Travis and it never made it. I never saw the daylight.
Oh, that's scary. That's
like
freaking Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared.
The footage glitched out. That's my favorite stuff. Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared.
I just watched I didn't know that they were going to.
There's so much lore. It's actually worth it. Their love was put into it. It's like there's some father who's watching above the rafters and it's some nepotism thing and it all falls apart. It's really, really good. Salad Fingers?
I did watch Salad Fingers. So they have a second one too?
I mean, it's about time. It's the time.
How about this one? This one's going to be a deep cut for you. Charlie the Unicorn.
No, you just showed your age.
No.
Let me
You
see
can't
what's
do
going
that.
on.
You can't.
Oh, just got to like.
Because that's my special interest. You're going to share your special interest. I get to share mine.
What's it called? Charlie the Orange?
Charlie the Unicorn.
Charlie the Unicorn. Hey, Orange. Hey, Apple. You know what? I have seen still images of this maybe. Martin, this is 2005. You are showing your age.
That's when I discovered YouTube.
How old were you in 2005?
6, 7. I had you know what I had? I had an older figure show me YouTube. Show me other sites other than YouTube too.
A trusted figure?
Well, not really. Just an older. You know when your parents are friends with other parents and they have children?
Like older ones?
Yeah, this one was an older one, much older.
Girl or boy?
Boy. Older
Boy.
13-year-old boy. So he was already experiencing so many different things and I wasn't.
Oh, and reckless. They're very reckless. They want to show people what they've learned.
Yeah.
They're always a shower.
And it was really scary. I went through all the depths of the internet, corners of the internet, saw stuff I probably shouldn't have. And yeah, that's why I'm so messed up right now. Dark humor.
That's, to cope with it.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't like traumatized by it or anything, but it definitely like I could have went a couple years without knowing any of that stuff.
You know what that reminds me of? The recess playground was the same one for like the 5th graders up to the 8th graders or something. And I remember being there at recess, like swinging on a monkey bar. And this girl just comes up to me and she's like, hey, do you know what a boner is? And I'm like, yeah.
And you didn't know.
I had no idea.
So what was her plan? Was she going to describe it to you?
I was so nervous. I just kept hanging on the whole time I'm hanging on. And then she just starts describing it to me as my palms get sweaty. She's like, because it's happened to me before. I just have never had.
Wait, she started describing it like medically?
Like effectually, like what it comes from, what's
Okay.
a result of. And as a young boy, it's happened to me before, but I never had the term. You know, there's so much embarrassment and shame with that sort of topic. It's like, am I the only one whose little organ is doing these funky
And how old
moves?
were you?
I was in 5th grade. So I was just sitting there hanging, and she's describing to me, and I'm like, my palms are sweating. I'm like, dang it. How does she know this is happening to me?
Before you know it. And you're
Before I even knew.
And you're
what
the
it
one
was
that you're supposed to know about that because you're the one that happens to.
But she was older. So.
But she doesn't even have that body part. So you were like,
but she was older.
Look, I've had that happen to me as well. I mean, like is that the only way that it's introduced? I don't think there's a normal way of introducing it. They're going to find out.
I wish maybe it was me. My parents just didn't give me a single word about any single thing.
I mean,
about
mine
my
didn't
body
either.
My whole life. But there's these moments of just your shoulders relaxing and like, wow, this isn't like the deepest, darkest thing that has been happening to me this whole time. Like so many of those up until like you're 18. It's just again and again and again of like these.
I think it's all done now.
experiences.
I think
I'm open to them. I'm open to those moments.
Yeah, I think I've figured out everything.
I still get like, oh, okay, people go through that too.
Yeah,
You know?
sometimes. Like
Not always in
a
a
recent
sexual.
one for me was the one where like sometimes when you breathe in and it feels like you're about to have a heart attack.
Yeah.
That one. And
like
then I was like,
finding out
wait,
if
you
people
guys
do
do that? You guys have that too?
I
So that was a
see.
recent one for
Or
me.
like your breath, like has been a kicking, but you found out it's a common experience. Sorry, is it too early?
I haven't figured it out really.
You just told me. Give me.
I thought so.
I'm salivating. I don't know why. It's a human reaction.
Your eyes are like watering and stuff when my breath's hitting you. No, I've been struggling with this breath thing, and I think it's because I've been drinking these smoothies. And
Well, smoothie is fruit based.
right,
It's
a shake.
Yeah.
A shake. I've been having these protein shakes, and because protein, you want a lot of protein.
And
you want to
before you go any further, I don't mean to interrupt you, but this is an example. Someone might be going through this problem, and they have aha moment. That
I'm trying
someone they look up
to have an aha moment so people can help me figure this out.
Oh, you're trying to get that?
It's a mutual exchange. Okay. But I've been drinking these protein shakes, and then I've been putting a lot of milk in them. But I know that I have a sensitivity to milk.
I think your mic has been a little quieter that whole time.
Both, I think, have been.
Yours is a little lower than mine. So Martin was not shy. It was just the mic.
Oh, dang it.
Maybe like a notch.
Okay.
It'll normalize.
Hello, can you guys hear me? Yeah, I've been having these protein shakes, and basically I've been putting milk in them, but not the kind that everyone else drinks, just lactose free, because I know I had sensitivities to milk. But guess what? Now I think I've been experiencing bad breath. People have been, I've been catching people kind of flinching when I talk to them.
Right.
And I say, hey, like, is my breath kicking? Let me know. So you'll say it right away. So I'm noticing bad breath. And I know that it's because of my internal system, stomach. It's not oral hygiene.
Because you're brushing.
I on everything.
Are you flossing?
Yes, I'm flossing. And this is what I hate is I don't even want you to ask me that because I know I am.
It's like disrespectful.
It's like, oh my God. So I'm brushing, I'm flossing, scraping the tongue. I'm doing everything I can, but it's coming from inside. It's coming from within. The enemy is within. The bad breath is very sulfuric smelling. And I looked it up. And Mandy always says sulfur breath, sulfur breath. Every time she detects it, she says sulfur breath.
That's so mean. That can't be good for your spirit.
It's not good for your spirit, but it's like I want to fix this. I don't want to be known as the guy that doesn't care about his breath. I do care about my breath. So I'm on Reddit pages. I'm on WebMD.
A place known for their good
yes, breath. And
Redditors. Ask a Redditor.
And I'm finding out.
Quora gonna have some clean breath.
Quora has some interesting users, but yes, I've just been seeing people say, "Hey, like, have you introduced dairy into your diet? Dairy tends to release that smell, especially if you can't tolerate it or digest it as easy as others. Because what's happening is I'm not digesting it, so it's just rotten milk is just sitting in my stomach, and it's releasing this like sulfuric gas.
That's so disgusting.
And that's why my farts have been smelling really bad too. So I know it's coming out both ends. It's really bad. There's like a nuclear bomb sitting in my stomach, and I feel like there's a rock there. And yeah, but now I'm stuck because I freaking took Lactaid. And to try to break it down.
And that's, what is that?
It's just like if you're going to eat like an ice cream sandwich or something, you take a Lactaid to help you digest it.
For who?
For people who are lactose intolerant.
Okay.
And
I'm just setting
it up. It's like you knew.
No, I'm just setting it up. I'm informing.
Like a quiz. But yes, it's for lactose intolerant people. But the thing is, I don't think that's my scenario. I don't think I'm lactose intolerant. I think it's just milk. Specifically, there's something else in that milk that I can't digest that is releasing sulfuric gas out of my freaking breath.
Dude, that's not even funny, man. I'm trying to be demure about it. And you
can still smell it?
Of course I can still smell it.
Are you being serious?
Of course. Wow, that was intimate.
I just chewed gum before.
But I'm not judging you at all. I'm just like, if I tell someone they have bad breath, it's just like, hey, if you don't know, now you know. Isn't that what Truman said?
And you know what the scariest thing is? When you know you have bad breath and you can't get rid of it.
When you know, you know.
I could just stop drinking these protein shakes, but
I think you could just put like milk instead of, or water instead of milk or something. I do protein shakes with water.
With water?
Yeah. The protein powders, you're putting like oats and stuff. I don't know about all that. But you're using a strong blender. Mm-hmm. Man, this is riveting, huh?
Yeah. Well, that's just my scenario, and I hope that people can relate. Maybe some people had bad breath and have struggled with it for years, and I don't know.
I will love you from a distance until this gets resolved. The craziest part of it is that when it started, it was like, it's back.
Yes, it's like a freaking virus.
It was what, a couple years ago you had you
Oh yeah, but that was just because I was eating I think I was eating like way too many eggs in the morning. That's something.
But
with
that's
eggs
why it was
as well.
scary. It was like, oh god,
I triggered it.
Back.
I triggered. It's an overgrowth of bacteria. So the way I like visualize it is there's this thing inside me and it's very small. But as soon as I start feeding it like milk and eggs and stuff, it just starts overgrowing and starts like taking control of my system.
Like a resident.
Yeah.
Like a parasite.
A host.
You're the host of this podcast.
My nose just starts bleeding. You know what always happens in horror movies whenever there's like something inside them, like the way they like foreshadow something bad happening is they just go like this. Their like nose starts bleeding and they go like they're still infected.
Or in anime when someone dropped their pants.
And they start bleeding out of their nose.
Yeah.
Why do they do that?
I did a deep dive on the Patreon, patreon.com/OOCpod, and it's strictly a visual representation of
what it feels like
to be horny. Yeah. It's just a cultural thing. It has nothing biological or tied into reality.
Okay. It's kind of like
it's kind of like how what's the like middle finger in like France or something like.
Yeah, it's like that, or it's like I don't know, when you to represent being dizzy, they put like little stars or ducks like flying around.
Yeah, it's like, what does that even mean?
Yeah. Okay.
It means nothing. Or the teardrop is from like sweating. And that like little like 4 square thing is from like a vein. It's supposed to be a big vein.
Oh, I have that one in the corner.
You do. Here, hold your breath. Like, it's like right in the middle.
All I can think of is
there
that
you
one.
go.
All I can think of is that one meme where the dude's like holding in his fart or whatever. What was it?
Oh, at the classroom?
Yeah, I can think
like
it was that one.
meme.
That's a good one. No, yeah, and also you're wearing a hoodie, so I can't even see it.
Okay. But yeah,
you don't have veins. You don't have forehead veins. You don't have any veins. You're not veiny.
Be careful what you say. But you know what that reminds me of?
What? Tell me.
My journey on Hinge in the past year, my dating journey, or everyone's dating journey.
Oh, has it been great?
It's been notable, but I think I need to really dissect it so that I know what to do moving forward next year. You know, it's that time to refresh your profile, it feels like.
Yes, refreshing. I like that. It's exciting. It's fun. Everyone feels the need to refresh every once in a while. But before you can do that, if you really want to refresh, you should probably reflect.
Reflect. Exactly.
Yeah.
I wanted to catch that at the same time.
Yeah.
Like superpower. 1, 2, 3.
Reflect.
That's right. This segment is brought to you by Hinge. And we're going to be going through our past experiences, not with a negative Nancy, a swing and a miss, so many fishers in the sea.
Yeah, it's not about the stats, number of first dates, number of, let's just say other things that you can count.
None of that. It's about, okay, I found this about myself and what I'm looking for.
Mm-hmm.
How can I incorporate that into my profile moving on to next year?
Yes, take more of a positive approach.
Exactly.
Yes.
So past year, it's just been kind of, you know what my method is? This is a true method. I find it the most efficient. You go with the most opposite people. You go to someone who's just like a completely different from a very different background, a fisherwoman. For me personally.
Yes.
Maybe for you it's different. If something for everyone on Hinge. And you do all that, and then that's a very quick way to find out what you like about that. And then swing all the way to the other side. Someone who's not a fisher, maybe someone, a scientist. Boom.
That's a good approach, yeah.
I like the analyticalness of this. I like the outdoorsiness of that person. Let me put that in my profile and see how that works for me.
See if you can catch something.
Nah.
No, for me, my dating experience this year, I haven't really put myself out there as much, but that's not because I don't like dating or anything like that. It's actually just because I wasn't ready.
Yeah.
I'm still working on myself, and I'm still trying to figure out what I'm even into.
Yeah. So when you refresh your profile, it's like, let's start somewhere so that even next year.
Because I'm not the same person that I was maybe a year ago. So I really want to.
Not even a week.
Yeah. Exactly. You're always changing. You're always growing. So I want to make sure that my profile for this upcoming year is going to reflect that.
Make sure you guys are doing that too. It's very easy to just, never, ever, not for me. I'm not the one. But it's actually with apps like Hinge, it's like, this is where it's up to you to, update it. Because if you're getting some stuff that's not your speed, update it.
Update it. Keep on top of things. It's almost like a daily reset. It's like a what do they call it? Sunday reset. Every week you can go in and tweak something. You know, maybe you're into something the next week. And some people are always discovering things about themselves, so it's important to stay on top of things. And you know, I've had some nightmarish dates this year, but I'm never going to look at it angrily or regretful. I'm never going to be regretful
about it.
What's
the example of a nightmarish one you had?
I got stood up.
Stood up?
And you know what I thought right away? I said, wow, who's to say this won't happen on the next date? But that's not necessarily true.
You put timeliness.
Yes, you want people who are on time.
Timeliness. For me, it was one that I was kind of lenient with people who there's a setting on Hinge that says like a pill, and it says yes, no, maybe so. Okay. I took a chance on someone that said maybe. Turns out that's where I draw the line. It should be a no for me. Don't know why. I realized, I can't let people maybe around. Can't people, you know.
You want firm answers. You want someone who knows what they want.
Do you do whatever that pill emoji is? I didn't really know what that was. Like medicated or?
Yeah, so I thought it was medicated as well. So I put yes, but then I went on a date and I found out that they were completely on the other end of medication. The dark part of medication.
No, yeah. But that's, if you have dark,
but now I know.
Then you find people.
But now I know. And now I'm not going to do that. And I'm just going to give myself firm answers. And I've been really excited to refresh for the upcoming year. I'm really excited. It is very exciting.
You seem excited.
I am. I'm very excited. Yes, I'm very excited.
Very excited. We'll do it at the same time. Ready?
Very excited.
So let's get you guys excited. And the best way to do it is to refresh your account. So come along with us as each of us refresh our accounts. One of the biggest things is we've chopped off all our hair. So definitely going to have to replace our images. So check it out.
Oh, look at that. The Hinge app is open.
Check it out. So let's go straight into my profile to see what I was working with for the past year. Hey,
this doesn't even look like you.
No. Well, it does. Some of these. So here's one of my first images. I used the portrait mode. I don't think it was doing me justice. I also think I've slimmed down in the face, and obviously the hair is not going to cut it. I used to hang out a lot at Dundas Square as of recently.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, I've been getting in a lot of trouble there, so it's not my vibe.
Sundays only.
5'10". I actually have to update that.
You grew?
I shrunk, I think. I went to the doctor, and he told me I was 178 centimeters, which is 5'9".
That's
but
interesting.
I don't think that's right. Open to children? I'm actually going to change that. I don't think I'm open to children any longer.
Okay, sure.
I met a child the other day. It's a very stressful environment. These photos are just not emanating what I'm looking for this year.
No, I'm not a fan of that second one there. The eyes?
Yeah, I don't even know what that was. I think I forgot. Like I took too much iron or something. This one, I think I forgot to finish this prompt, so I need to finish that. It says, I recently discovered that you need to. I don't know what I
do love Hinge's prompt features because they actually give you an opportunity to say more than just your pictures. Because people say that pictures are worth 1,000 words, but I think that Hinge prompts are worth a million
words. And because it's about what question do you choose, more importantly than what answer do you have.
Right.
Think about that. And this one I have to change because I realized it was AI generated. I don't know how it got there. And this one is just photoshopped. I was trying to be cool. Photoshopped it into some cool
You're trying
party.
to fit in. You're just trying to fit in, and you grew away from that.
But then I got people who party it, and I don't party. And I lied, and I partied. Why don't I just save myself the hassle, I'm open to people who don't party? And this one, I still vibe with this.
I like that one.
That love is real.
Love really is real.
I think there's a better way I could make that message clear. So first off, goodbye to the camera for the photos. Let me check here. I made a special collection here.
Oh my God, you made a bald album.
Yes. So let me know which. Okay, I really like this one. What do you think?
I like that. Maybe crop in a little bit more just to kind of get, because you're the focus of this.
Right.
Yeah.
There we are.
You like a casual drink every once in a while.
That was a mocktail, a lychee mocktail.
And did you put in the Hinge that you don't drink?
Yeah, I'm gonna put
perfect.
That. Here's this one. Absolutely not the vibes. Just doom pilled. Not what we want. We want something very
someone
positive.
Who's happy and comfortable with themselves.
Actually, I'm going to show something that, hey, I have friends. This is me and my friend. We shaved our heads together. Do you mind if I use you in mine?
No, go for it.
And I'm only going to use it for one because, sometimes you don't want to use too many with people. Then it gets confusing. Here we are. Let me replace this photo as well. Now, chime in here. What do you think?
Yeah, I do like the one with the cat.
Cats are good.
Maybe that one. That shows your goofy side.
This one has a big smile. That's Red, for those of you who don't know my cats. And then I'm going to change this one.
Let's see what you have on the menu here.
For audio listeners, it's just a photo album of a lot of selfies of mine.
Now, this one might be controversial, but I do like the one where you're in the gown. It just shows that you're going to your regular doctor appointments, getting yourself checked regularly. It's very important.
Yeah. And also a little bit of a risk taker. It's like, this guy will take a picture in the doctor's office. And like...
Because some people think of it as a negative thing, going to the doctor is getting checked. No, it's fun.
It's a good quality.
Let's document it.
Yeah, and sometimes the doctor takes a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So if you see this photo, it's like, hey, doctor took a long time. He's patient. He knows what to do, and there's time to wait.
He's a patient. He's patient.
Okay, so I have to include that somehow. This one, I think I just look good.
Yeah.
So I got to keep one that's just like firm. And then, honestly, this is a lot better already. And then, what do you think here? This one's on the toilet. Funny vibes. This one.
I think I really like that one because it kind of shows some people, they want someone that has hair. So it's good to show that you have hair.
Right. I didn't realize how intimate this photo was. That's okay. Is shirtless okay on Hinge? Oh.
No, I think it's fine. I think that's fine. I really think that's fine.
Okay.
Think about all the gym bros that post their gym selfies.
And the fish too.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and I love this feature they have. They continuously test your profile pic and put the most popular one first. That's actually cool. Like YouTubers started doing that with thumbnails and stuff. Now my my prompts. Let's see here.
I like that one. This year I really want to. Let's talk about what you want to do in the next year.
This year I really want to, honestly, get rid of extra clothes in my closet.
That's good.
Because I have so much extra clothes in my closet. Like, I watched that Emma Chamberlain video, and she...
inspired you in some way?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched that too.
You did?
Yeah, I might have to do the same
She
one.
had so many turtlenecks. Crazy. Okay, self-care. Let's change categories. I wind down by... Let's put a mocktail.
Which one?
Sleepy Girl mocktail.
Is that the one that you gave me?
Yeah, that's the one I made you. I made Martin a Sleepy Girl mocktail. Tell him about it.
Well, I don't remember much. I just fell asleep.
But it was hard to mix the magnesium biglycinate into the drink because it's hydrophobic. Anyway, English, please. Maybe I put something like that. I like big words and science and things like that.
Oh, let's chat about. Because even if the date goes bad, at least you guys can talk about something that you guys mutually agreed on.
I'm weirdly attracted to etymology.
What is that?
The science of language.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
You're going to attract some really awesome people with that one.
Etymology. There we go. Okay, lit. Video prompt. I've never done a video prompt.
Are you going to do one?
Sure. Would you think it's cool that I have a podcast?
I think a lot of people would definitely want to meet someone who has a podcast.
Okay. Cook with me. Rate my fit. A friend's review of me. No way. Okay. Here's my friend, and he's going to give you a review of me.
Hamzah is an incredible individual. Sometimes he can be really stubborn, but that's just because he wants the best for everyone else. So just if you know how to calm him down, he's going to be a really good boyfriend.
Not bad. Okay, sick. Pulling everything together. That was a lot.
Here we go. It's uploading.
That was a lot for it to take all together. Okay, sick. Can I do Okay, I'll do one video prompt. I think that's enough for me. As for these, for the most part, pretty good. I'm going to put alcohol. I think I already put alcohol on.
Mm-hmm.
Children, I'm going to say no children. Thank you. I got to change my height. I went down an inch. Weird. Hopefully no one's keeping track.
Hey, you should put your zodiac sign.
Pets. I have a cat.
And those are just new additions. So
new additions as well.
Do the zodiac sign. Make sure people, because that's really trendy right now.
Pisces. They don't have Pisces. Oh, they got it. Nice.
My gosh, looks really good.
Drinking, no. And my name, same. Race, same.
Age.
Oh, Alexa's telling me to take my vitamins. Okay. So there's some notifications coming in. That's unique.
What? Oh, you're listening to Boy's a Liar? I like that song.
Wait, what's going on? Let's get a quick view of it. Straight into the video.
Looks so good.
This year I want to get rid of extra clothes in my closet. Shows I have a friend. Shows I have a cat. Shows I don't drink, but I know the trends, TikTok trends. Shows I go to the doctor.
And it fits with the etymology a little bit. It's like a...
Like smart guy.
Yeah.
I like it. Oh, okay. Oh, it's because I just disconnected from the internet.
Okay.
Here we go. Let's see what you've got.
I'm a
going
little
on
nervous,
here.
but I think this is for the better.
Let's see. It has to be more accurate. Off the bat, I could tell.
What do you think?
Hair. You have hair. Dating me is like winning the lottery. I can already see a typo. It's not good. Multiple. Is that how you spell lottery?
I'm not sure.
So we got to change that at least. Podcaster on the internet, still going strong, so don't have to change that. I don't know about these pictures, first of all.
Not good?
That one, you actually look good. That forest picture after the bathroom one, how does it look good now? That's how chopped you were there.
But again, it's just not accurate to who I am, and I don't want to catfish. You want to
No.
be your true, most authentic self.
And you got to update. Keep updating. That one's fun too, but you don't look that. You gained a little weight since then.
Yeah.
I would like to travel.
I think that's a good one. I think that's still the same goal, but I want to go more into detail on that one.
Nice.
And yeah, just my big smile at the
smile.
end. And it's pretty good, but I think in this next year, I think it could use a revamp.
Let's get into it.
All right. I'm going to edit some of these photos. Actually, pretty much all of them here. So let's find my album that I had
For
when
2025, what is the look for 2025? Dang. Okay, great spread here. So off the bat, I love the Nobu one.
Yeah, I think that's a
That
nice
is
one.
really great.
I do like fine dining. I want to, and the people I like to take on
Do
dates.
a prompt related to that. Caption this photo.
Oh, that's so smart.
Wait, Mondays, am I right? Nope, that was a Friday vibe for me personally.
No, let's
Caught
do
in the act.
most exotic place I've been.
I like that.
Nobu, Toronto.
That was your first time going, so.
And I do like taking people on dates to fine dining locations.
I wish I did those prompts to pictures.
You can always go back, though. Do you see?
Yeah,
Don't
I
ever
know.
give up. You can always go back and
Refreshing,
do
yeah.
them. So let's change this one. Yeah, this one wasn't good. This was No Shave November. So let's get to something a little bit more accurate. This is perfect. I think this is just such a nice revamp here.
And it's in my room, so automatically I like that.
Yeah, and yeah, I think that
Okay.
looks good next to the Nobu one. And I'm going to go, even though I do like this photo, I think I could replace it to something a little bit better.
It really messed up that Photos app, huh? Very complicated.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that one in the black hoodie just because I have the same exact one.
Really?
I have the same one. You didn't see mine at the bottom?
Oh my gosh.
Very similar one.
Okay, I'm
Two
going to
peas
put
in a
that
pod.
one.
And then
Again, I do like this photo, but it's just not who I am anymore.
I like the full body. It's the only full body you got. So it's just like, hey, here I am. Here's my body. I have a body.
I'm at the office. So it actually looks like I'm a
on
working
the-
guy.
yes,
and
exactly.
yeah, it validates what I said as my job. And then I do like this photo again, but I think I'm going to change it to something a little bit more smiley. I do like this one. I like this one because it's almost like POV. You're holding my hands and we're spinning in a circle together,
And your
falling.
favorite shirt.
And my favorite shirt, yeah.
And a big smile.
And then just another one from that
That
photo
moment
shoot.
there.
Yeah.
You capture that moment. Oh,
Oh, I'll have to re-verify my profile, which is good. I love their verification.
okay.
It shows people that they're real.
Yes.
And then we'll just do one kind of. This one, it's a little bit more cheeky.
Yeah.
It's like I can make
It's
little
like you're
jokes.
spinning her and then you drop her.
Yeah,
Oh,
as a joke,
Yeah.
obviously. And here we go. Now let's go down, and I think dating me is winning. Like I don't know.
You're gonna invite like gold diggers.
Yeah, I don't
probably,
want that. So I'm gonna
let's do
change.
something
I'm gonna
more
change the
accurate.
prompt. Let's do my greatest strength.
Oh, if I could, do you mind if I answer that?
Sure. What's my greatest strength?
Resilient beyond words. Because every time I think it's like this is gonna be what puts you down.
Being resilient beyond words.
It's like I think that's just gonna be. That's a
It's
wrap.
poetic. It's gonna attract people.
You want that?
I want people like that.
Yeah.
Who understand that. Gender euphoria, that was kind of a trendy term last year. I think
Euphoria was big.
yeah, but I think I'm going to replace this prompt with something maybe LGBTQIA more.
If that's what you're looking for next year.
Well, that's where that prompt came from.
Oh, I see. So
I
let's
feel
try
proudest of who I am.
different. Okay, that's good.
I like that. I feel proudest of who I am when I'm just
I accomplish my goals.
sure.
I don't want to put it in your words in a mouth.
I feel proudest of who I am when I am my most authentic self.
Wow. That's really, honestly, that's what a lot of people want to say, I feel like.
And that should also be in the other sections too. I don't know why it's only in that one, but it's okay. And this year I really want to. I do like that prompt. I'm going to keep the same one, but I'm going to, instead of travel the world more, I'm going to travel the world more.
Comma. I like that. Adding more.
Travel the world more and
meet like different kinds of people. Just to show why you even got into the traveling to begin with.
More people and
who are like-minded.
Oh, who are like-minded. That's a good idea. Who are like-minded
and who are friendly and kind.
Who are friendly and kind. And kind. Perfect.
Boom.
And should I do a video prompt too? Maybe do the same one. My friend can talk about me.
Yeah, sure, I guess.
That's a fun one. I like that. It shows I have friends because I didn't have a picture with you for some reason. So let's try this out. Where did you? Oh, a friend's review. Here we go. This is my friend Hamzah. He's going to review me.
First of all, 5-star review would go again. So this guy, Martin, he's going to be someone who's going to take care of you top to bottom. Nothing is going to be left out. You're going to feel well accommodated. And I wouldn't trade him for the world.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I didn't show enough on my profile that I have friends. Like, that's what you got to do. Or me personally.
Yeah, I think you value more people who have
social
friendships.
Yeah, I'm trying to attract them.
I'm more of an introvert, and I actually don't care if people have friends because I want them to be the only friend they have. Okay, so, and then I'm going to update my pronouns here.
Update the pronouns. I don't think you've,
I'm not really.
Those are not as accurate, I would say.
Look at these options. My gosh. Okay. I'm going to go back. And yeah, I'm interested in everyone. But the thing is, I'm going to keep that hidden because that's just like a thing that only I should be able to see.
Yep.
Okay, cool. I think this looks great. I'm excited. My height is still 6 foot. I didn't shrink.
I don't know why I shrank.
And then children, don't have children.
Don't have them. You don't want people coming in.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, empty nesters is what they call it.
I think so. We're 2 empty nesters, and we just reflected and refreshed our Hinge profiles. Thank you, Hinge, for sponsoring this episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed our dancing. Last night, we were in a bit of a dancing mood. I was inspired by people who really... These LA dancers, they're a plague. Look,
they're not a plague.
You fear what you don't understand. I always say this, and it's just something I understand, and it scares
We're the
me.
plague. We're the plague. We plague the...
No, plague.
Plague?
No.
Plague?
Plague is just this. You're just playing.
The Black Plague.
You're just playing around now. You're just trying to make me mad.
Plague?
Don't.
It's plague?
Don't pretend. And you're clip farming the most podcasty clip farms possible.
I thought it was always plague.
Tupperware?
Plague.
No, you didn't though. You never did. I'm okay
did.
with you saying things different than me. That's fine. But when you pretend,
I'm not pretending.
you thought it was plague.
Yeah.
You've heard plague before.
Yes.
Say
On God? You want me to say on God? I'm serious. I just don't. This is what I'm trying to convey to you. Is that
Black Plague.
Yes.
That sounds right to you.
The Black Plague?
Yes.
Okay. I'll just start saying it for now. I just need a little minor adjustment. That's all I need.
Okay. Sorry, I don't mean to embarrass you here, but it's just like, I just want to know where so I can get the root of the problem. Who did this?
It's the host inside me mispronouncing every word.
The worst part is when you start saying it, you start breathing that heavy. Plague.
It is the plague like coming out my freaking
eyes. That's why I was stuttering there for a second.
Your eyes are already watering. The Black Plague.
It's like Ghostbusters. That dude who creeps through the walls.
Get it out of me. Just get it out.
No, it'll in due time. But leave the milk alone for the time being. Stop, you can't foster it. Did you have one of those shakes today?
No,
okay.
Avoided it. I had a lactate.
Yeah, I know.
Just to try to kill it.
I came in here and you were so scared sitting in the corner. Like, I took a lactate. I'm like, okay. And you're like, I check Reddit.
Because I read on Reddit, people are like freaking out. They said, don't take lactate. Whatever you do, please just don't take it. I was up at 4 a.m. vomiting, diarrhea. And now I'm scared. Like, what's going to happen in the next hour?
I'm going to be here to supervise, but I think your diarrheas have stopped.
You're going to trip sit?
I'm going to trip sit your lactate. But
my diarrhea has stopped. I'm more firm now.
That might be thanks to this culture in your stomach.
For the culture.
For the culture.
I took a lactate for the culture.
For the culture.
No, not that kind of culture. The culture in my gut microbiome.
That's what made you dance. That's what possessed you in your dance. It was the culture.
Yeah, when you brought that up, I'm like, I don't even remember that.
And I saw it instantly. I was scared. Claire was sitting next to me. I'm like, Claire, check this right now. Martin was possessed. Guys, go to Martin's TikTok and quick before it gets removed because it's not going to be on Lemonade. I'll tell you that right now. This is strictly TikTok.
It's like non-human.
Lemonade does not support the
non-human
paranormal.
detected. Non-human detected.
Martin levitated. There's no amount of upper body strength that could do what happened in that video.
So I tried to recreate it after you brought it up. I couldn't. I don't know what I did.
That's
I tried
the
retracing my
thing
steps.
I've ever seen. And my favorite part of it is that you start singing right after it, so it's like proof it wasn't reversed.
Yeah, everyone's like, is it reversed?
I was instantly like, oh, it's reversed. And then you start singing and my heart dropped. Who are you? This culture is taking over you. This bacteria growth is giving you paranormal activities.
The new me. It's the new me. No, I'm like, I just want to sincerely apologize, like, about my bad breath. Like, I'm really trying to.
No,
I just want to. Like, I'm really, really sorry. Just
face forward. And
it's something.
Okay.
Like something takes over, and I don't know. I remember distinctly like taking the school bus to school, and I always sat next to this guy, and he really had bad breath, and I know what it's like. Imagine a whole school bus ride, and he's talking to you, and he's showing you something on the phone.
That's a regret.
That I had to like. I had to buy. I didn't have headphones at the time. I didn't even have wired ones, but I bought like over the ear ones just to like show that I'm locked in music and I'm sitting and I just want to be alone.
Seats?
No, but he just always assumed that he would sit next to me. So I just started acting really angry and depressed and sad, like kind of like leave me alone vibes. Like, but only during that like first hour of the morning where I'm commuting. As soon as I get to school, I'm like happy-go-lucky. I don't have any classes with them. I'm having fun. Then bus ride home again, super depressed.
And
I'm like, dude, I just had a really bad day. Okay, just leave me alone. And I'd go and I'd sit away from him.
Did you let him know at least once?
No, because like again, I think that's something that comes with age. I was younger. I just thought bringing up someone's bad breath was like actually mean. But I think like now I've been like, hey, like dude, like your breath smells, and like that's why I'm not sitting next to you.
Did your buses have all the way in the back, one of the seats was a half seat?
Oh my God, yeah. What was up with that?
Wheelchair, probably.
Wheelchairs.
My guess.
Oh.
Did the coolest person in the
But
whole
why would a
bus sit
wheelchair,
there?
why wouldn't the person in the wheelchair just get out of the wheelchair and just sit in their seat?
Because the wheelchair still got to go somewhere. Got to park it somewhere.
Oh, you don't just fold it up?
Look, I'm out of my...
Well, there's different types of wheelchairs. There's the automatic ones, the ones...
What are you doing right now?
There's the ones that like you can control.
There are
Oh my God, I saw a 5-year-old just whipping one of those. Like, when do they get the training for it?
I saw one that was electric on TikTok with regenerative brakes. Like, it was just like, so you push, but you're not actually pushing that hard. It was like, oh my God, AI did something like, we're sick. I've done it before. It's very quick.
But when do you, because it's like, he was very young. And so I'm like, how do you get that like knowledge of just like, oh, you can drive forward, brake.
Have you sat in one? Have you had to use one for a bit?
No. Have you?
Instant. The knowledge is instant.
How do you know?
I had a layover in Denmark. I found a wheelchair. I was there all night spinning around. Instantly. As soon as you sit in it, it's like sleeper cell knowledge.
It's like you just like
because it's
absorb
one with you. It becomes
Yeah.
like a body part very
Yeah,
quickly.
and also you just
It's
get
like-
used to it, I
It's
guess.
the same as like using this to like hit you. Like, how did you do that? It's like, it's just an extension of my body.
I just thought for like kids, like there would be some sort of like training or
Don't doubt
something
kids.
like at the
I hate it
hospital.
when you doubt kids. I hate that. No?
You're saying it as if I do it all the time. I don't doubt kids ever.
Don't doubt the future generation.
I know. They're awesome.
Did the most popular person in the bus sit in that half seat? The coolest?
Not the most like popular, just the kind of it was always
Aura.
like the funniest, like I guess funniest and coolest.
Thank you.
Not most. You sat there?
But it was
Was yours shorter or longer?
shorter.
The bus.
What do you mean regular?
Regular bus?
Okay, what is this weak ass like dank memes freaking setup? Weak. It was actually worse. It was two people. I would sit with two people on this half seat
Why?
because it was just cool to sit there. I would literally have to like push to sit in it with them. And the other guy was.
But do you see how much you're doing to just be observed as cool and perceived as cool?
It was.
You just have to sit down on the bus and just go home. Like
you were sitting over there with Stank McGee, and he contaged you up until now. That's where the culture infested
you're
you.
fighting for a seat to be perceived as cool. I'd rather take stank breath any day because that's me.
Bars.
That's the authentic self.
What the hell? Not Bashar. Don't Bashar me now. Nobody knows Bashar.
You just got Bashard, bro.
I was trying to explain Bashar on the Patreon. No one knows Bashar.
How do you explain him? He's omnipotent, omniscient.
Omniscient, omnipotent, omniscient. He's just this guy who does these conventions. There's no context ever given, but it's just these TikToks of him yelling at minimum wage people who can't pay their debt. He's like, debt? You have a debt to yourself to be kind.
That's a great impression. Yeah, he does that. Or it's
But
like
they're always good.
Or you're just like, oh, I'm just a little bit anxious. Anxious.
And his eyes are closed.
Why are you anxious? I have an exam coming up. An exam? Examine your life first before you take an exam. You'll figure out why you're anxious.
That's a good, the tonality there was good.
Yeah.
Anxious. Confucius was the leader. You know Confucius runs China?
Confucius?
Yeah, I got to tap into that. It's just an ideology, the confusing one. Confucius. He was a Chinese philosopher. He's like their Plato. Got to tap in.
Who's Plato?
Plato.
But who's what does that mean?
Just he came up with all those rules.
What did he come up with?
Like philosophies.
But was one of them?
Oh gosh. This is ramping up to be an awesome podcast. Plato's
anytime
Oh, the allegory of the cave. You know the cave. The shadows.
Okay.
It's like you could be in a simulation or something.
Okay, cool.
What were you gonna say? Anytime.
I was just saying, like, anytime there's a clip of two podcasters talking, they always say Plato's and Aristotle whenever it's like a really bad clip or something of them just like talking. It's so funny.
That's us. Oh.
That's us every time, though. I'm saying,
Bro,
like,
I actually thought this is one of his rules.
Plato's closet.
I'm joking. Because you got Plato's cave, Plato's closet.
You know, it'd be a cool April Fool's prank for them is if you walked in on April Fool's Day and it was actually just robes, Greek robes. It's like, no, it is Plato's closet.
Oh, that's funny. Or that they change it to Confucius's closet.
But that would just be confusing.
Oh, hey, I like that. That vein just comes and goes when it wants. You have no control because you tried to summon it, but then it just came back later.
Do you know how many nurses compliment me on my veins whenever I go get blood drawn?
Your girlfriend, probably.
That's why I'm. Why do you think she's with me? It's so like subconscious. It's like she saw my veins and that's automatically attractive to a nurse.
Is she draining your veins?
No, but she actually said, "Hey, could I practice drawing blood on you?"
Wow.
And we practiced. Because my veins are so easy to spot. It's really good for training. And she said, I could go and I could be a volunteer for nurses starting out just drawing blood from me, just draining me. What?
Sorry.
What's so funny?
I just have a sick old mind. Check this out. Everything has beauty, but not everyone sees it. Confucius rule number 1. I like this because I just finished watching The Kissing Booth. It's all about rules. Did you watch The Kissing Booth? With
Jacob Elordi and Joey King?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Did you watch 1, 2, and 3?
No, only the first one.
Do you know
Do the other two are they worth it?
Okay, all of it is a fever dream.
That's why I don't remember it. I watched it with Mandy.
In the past 4 days, I've watched all 3 of those, and I've also watched all 3 of To All the Boys I Ever Loved.
That's so good.
Exactly. That one is actually palatable and has substance and is like cinematography and story and complex characters. It works. It pans out. Kissing Booth is an actual fever dream. It's like episode. They have cutscenes that are just people are like green screened for no reason. They'll just be in a living room. Everyone is green screened for no reason, just to give you the most uncanny lighting possible. It is surreal. In the third one, I'm pretty sure Jacob Elordi filmed it after Euphoria. So he's up and he's just pissy the whole time. So good.
Whoa, I need to tune in on that one.
Everyone's pissed off all the time. So funny. And like there'll be actual high stakes situations And what will diffuse these high stakes situations are these rules, right? Do you remember when they'd be like, rule number 1?
Yeah.
Her and her bestie had also the whole dynamic is messed up. Joey, what's her last name?
King.
Joey King, Gypsy Rose, is besties with Lee since childhood. So close, incredibly close.
Right.
Her mom and his mom were best friends. L's mom died. It's like extremely close bond. Joey
Gypsy
starts fucking on her Lee's older brother, right? That's Jacob Elordi's character. So the dynamics are so weird. Like on the third movie, she's choosing between going to college with her boyfriend in Boston. Jacob
the one that
character.
she went at the movie theater?
The movie theater? Like
with her mom where she didn't let him sit next to them in the movie theater?
I don't know.
Gypsy Rose?
Yeah?
And then they snuck off into the washroom and made out? Like that boyfriend.
Are you talking about Gypsy Rose or are you talking about Joey? Are you talking about Kissing Booth still?
I think I'm mixing them up.
Oh, gosh. No. The mom is dead in Kissing Booth due to other, just pre.
Yes. Oh, I see.
But check this out. Okay, so just imagine you have a girlfriend, right?
I have a girlfriend.
You're in Harvard. You made it to Harvard. Your girlfriend gets accepted to Harvard too.
What the hell? This is amazing.
And you guys are from SoCal, so you're like, come on out. Then your little bitch brother is like convincing her to go to a university in Northern California. How pissed would you be at your little brother?
Oh, I'd be really pissed. Why would my brother do that?
And you know why they do it? Is because they have these rules. So check out these rules, okay?
Play-Dohs. There's going to be some Play-Dohs.
That's what I'm talking about. Kissing Booth rules. These are all the rules between their two best friends. And also, they skip rules. So there's some that they just never tell you.
Okay.
So, rule number 1. Only your best friend gets to know your birthday wish. Do you think that's a good, big rule to live by? Do you think it's rule number 1?
I don't know. I don't. That's stupid.
That's stupid, right?
Yeah. Why does your friend know to get... no one should know your birthday wish.
Rule number 2. This one is decent. Never share our secrets with anyone else.
Okay, fair. Yeah,
That's a
normal.
strong one.
Yeah.
Rule number 3 and 4 are never revealed. Maybe by movie number 4. Rule number 5. Always do the Thanksgiving wishbone with your bestie.
What is that?
The wishbone. When you Thanksgiving, there's
Yeah.
a wishbone and you grab it and you split it.
Okay.
And your wish comes true. That's rule number 5 of life. Check it out. Rule number 6. This one's fire. If you can't tell your best friend about something you're doing, you probably shouldn't be doing it.
That's a good one.
Now, rule number 7 is about to outdo that. No matter how mad you are at your best friend, you have to forgive them if they give you ice cream. So the movie will actually have heated plot points, and then she brings ice cream, and it's like, yo,
dang,
it's a fever dream, genuinely. The third movie's all about her parents selling their beach house. Like, they're also super rich, and their mom's selling the beach house, and they're like, oh. And they're like, we can't afford the maintenance. And they're all like, oh.
I can't picture Jacob just like coming up off Euphoria, and then coming back and doing this.
It's contracts.
My goodness.
And rule number 9 is relatives of your best friends are off limits. This one, she just breaks. Don't know why. All the other ones are like sacrilegious. Rule number 21, if you see something awesome, show your best friend.
Me when I send you TikToks, bro. That's awesome. But the thing is, I think the other one is better with Noah Centineo. I think that's better.
That's fire. That is very good.
And then I would rank this one. You didn't watch this one, but it was actually really good too.
Don't tell me what I watched and what I didn't watch.
The Noah Beck one.
Yes, I did. We watched it together. Are you tripping?
You were there?
Are you losing it? Is that breath reaching your brain? I'm going to put it on your movie, Sidelines, QB and Me.
You watched QB and Me?
Directed by Justin Wu.
You watched that?
I was with you.
What happens in it?
Everything happened. And then we watched... What did we watch
Attaway
after?
General.
Attaway General with Dixie D'Amelio.
Tubi. We just watched the entire catalog of Tubi.
Tubi or not Tubi? I'm trying to get a Tubi deal. I'm saying,
if we
were
get
you
a
about to say that?
yeah, if we get a Tubi show, I'm trying to get like a rom-com Tubi show.
I want one that has like 9 seasons.
Yeah,
just again,
and it's just dragging on. Like, how are they still going?
And I want 11-minute episodes, like Attaway General.
Yes, where it's just like it just like flashes.
Nothing is happening.
Yeah, no plot. But I want like 11-minute episodes, but I want like 30 episodes in a season.
That's Quibi, bro. We're bringing
Quibi. What is Quibi?
You don't remember Quibi?
No, what did they have?
They didn't even launch. They like got like $3 billion in investments and like people made shows for it. The whole pitch was 10-minute episodes. That was their whole revolutionary thing. It didn't even launch. It failed to start.
Wow.
So we're putting the Quibi in Tubi and we're putting the Lemonade in Blue Sky.
And then what's the one that where everyone was playing that game show and trying to get the money? Quiplash or something?
The HQ Trivia.
HQ Trivia. That needs to come back because that's when everyone was freaking united, all on the phone. Like,
oh my goodness, Pokemon Go to the polls. We were freaking on that thing. Everybody all at once.
Yeah. But HQ Trivia has something else in it where everyone was just fiending for that money, that cash prize. The Rock was hosting at time.
That was the last hurrah.
Yeah.
The Rock literally emptied their freaking bank account and dipped. He said, "Oh, that's gonna make you guys go bankrupt."
So actually, the prize money for this week is gonna be a little bit lower because we have The Rock hosting.
Because The Rock wanted all of the money. So The Rock, can you tell him about that? And he's like, "Yeah." So basically, they wanted me here, and I took all their money. So yeah.
HQ Trivia. No, but I
made it worse having him on. Like Scott, that guy was great.
Yeah, he was great. What happened? Where is he at now? Because he could be doing big things.
I catch him on TikTok just 3D printing things and stuff like that. He's really going through it. So that's
3D printing is the lowest. I think like when you just start 3D printing, it's like
let's figure something out.
Yeah.
Like
he's just trying to make something again.
Just make something.
It's like trying to get that control back.
Yeah.
It's the control. It's a control thing.
Sorry.
Well, actually, speaking of 3D printed stuff.
No, there's no way this is going to be good.
The 3D printed gun that was used to kill the CEO.
It was 3D printed?
Yep.
Is that the new method?
He was a genius. He was a genius.
I saw a true crime story of this lady who 3D printed a gun.
Yeah, and you know what's so crazy is like, why are more people not doing that?
Because then not everybody's a criminal. Jesus Louise. What's wrong?
No, I meant more like, I don't know, you could just like, if you can 3D print stuff, like
there should be more vigilantes, I would say so. I think Seattle or Oregon is like Portland's got a few running the streets, like actual like Kick-Ass 2 style.
Really?
In full suits.
Really?
Yeah.
Like street level heroes? That's what they're called. Like Spider-Man, Daredevil, like those types?
Have you ever seen that clip of that podcast clip where they're talking about Plants vs. Zombies and how they're adding new features?
No.
It's like, have you seen this? They've added a pea shooter, but instead he has a wrench. He throws wrenches. That's exactly what that sounded like.
Bro, Plants vs. Zombies, man.
I have to show you this, but yeah.
I love Plants vs. Zombies. I used to play it so much. I used to have it on my phone.
What a thrill, huh?
Oh my God.
It was incredible.
Oh, but if you got like far, if you got really far, it's like so stressful. It was so intense. Like that, the beginning of the game is like all fun and games, but once you get to that end game, it's just walnut after walnut. The ones that really block them. Like
man, but the thing is, it kind of has that same thing that just makes it unrecognizable. Where
you get too far, too many plants,
or like balloon tower defense. Now it's like they look different.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think Plants vs. Zombies has like a first person mode or something. Like it's just all, they're just getting sloppy with it. I'm trying to find this clip. I think this is someone.
Zombies. I love playing it around Halloween time. The zombies are super fun. I did a lot of talking. Do you have any thoughts?
Yes, I think the football player zombie is really sexy.
Okay, so this is an actual podcast about this. Sorry about that. Sorry,
what the heck?
Sorry. It's just going to be us scrolling on TikTok. I screwed up. Oh.
Wait, zombies is back, but look at what they're doing. Wait, when did they add Skibidi Toilet? So they use a software called Sen. It allows them to mod the characters, abilities, but even the map. Just look at these 3 new pea shooters.
Are these real podcasts?
Yeah, it shoots bullets, but look at this. It's Kai Snap. What is that? Oh, I'm kidding. It's suspy. It's a normal pea shooter, but it's sussier.
Wait, shouldn't it eat the zombies like the imposter?
So if they wanted to do that, they would have.
What are you showing me? Is this a joke?
No, it's real. This is a real podcast. You never seen these guys?
Can we see if they have full length episodes? Because I feel like they only thrive in short form.
I'm trying to find this one, their big hit, but basically it's just like their tonality of their voice is just like not real. Like what is happening?
They use Adobe Animate.
It's-
like why are you
it's
diving
weirdly
so
specific.
deep? Yeah.
It's the most weirdly specific. Let me find it.
I think this podcast is
Yes.
only I think they go into like a rented place, they set up their set and they record a year long worth of footage in one day. That's what it feels like they do.
Yes. Sorry.
There's no way they do full
I'm getting
episodes.
sucked into my phone. Is that obvious?
Yeah, it's obvious.
Holy
When
cow!
you start
I think I
ignoring
just
me.
blacked out.
When you start ignoring me.
Phones are awesome. This is way better than talking to you. Dude, that was crazy. I forgot I was even on a podcast for a second.
Yeah, but there's people like listening and watching as well. It's not just me.
Oh, man. I really want to show you this, though, but it's like a whole meme. It's like lobotomy, like after lobotomy. Sorry, this is really not that funny probably, huh?
Well, it's because
Is
I know
that
what
a
you're doing
dog?
though. We got really comfortable, and usually we do that where we show each other stuff on our phones.
That's
We
what we do.
it's called parallel play, right?
Parallel
we
play.
do our parallel play. But right now we have a podcast. You can't just do that.
Sorry, guys.
Otherwise we'd be parallel playing with so many people. Try saying that 10 times fast.
Parallel play with so many people.
Parallel playing with so many people.
Parallel playing with so many people. This podcast the best, huh? Stupid ass. It's not any better than what I just pulled up. So try saying parallel play by with so many people.
But I am finding myself sucked into my phone a lot more, and it's kind of bad. I need to figure out ways to like detox.
They're banning this app.
What? They're banning TikTok.
So they're banning TikTok.
So what does that mean for us? What does that actually mean for us?
I don't know, but what I do know is people will always find each other. That's what it feels like. We will find each other. If you guys can't find us anymore, you'll find us, whether we're going viral on Lemonade or ew.
Lemonade or
Chase
Blue Sky
downloaded it
Sky.
yesterday. It's just images. It's like TikTok, but just pictures.
It's the same?
It's identical. They copied the UI.
Oh, yeah, that's like their loophole.
That's
They're just
the
going
whole
to
thing.
honestly, I don't care what the app is called. I really don't, as long as it functions the same way.
My theory is they're using that girl, Lemonade, all right, to be the spokesperson.
Download Lemonade, all right?
Yeah.
That's good. That's
And the
good.
Pea Shooter,
And
they're
who's
turning into the
sponsoring Blue Sky
Suspy Shooter.
Social? How did that get around again?
Blue guys.
Blue-haired libs? But I'm pretty sure I
It's a
said
hard B, bro.
No, I think I said that. Like,
Blue-haired libs.
that's what it is, though, right?
That's what it was originally. That's what
It's
Twitter
liberal.
was.
It's liberal Twitter.
Twitter was for the blue-haired libs until the red-nosed Republicans took it.
Yeah.
In the Pea Shooter, there's a new Pea Shooter, the Pea Shooter. But don't worry, they're using Adobe Animate to make this new. I wish I could show you the original.
I
It's
can
very
understand.
good.
Like, it just reminds me of like Burger King foot lettuce, like enunciation.
But it's real though. These guys are actually like, it's like brain programming, like Project Blue Sky, or what are they calling it? The drone project?
Project Blue or something.
Blue Beam. They're calling it like Project.
That's
Blue
the
Beam.
Trump one or something.
Have you seen the drones?
Everything. Anytime you bring up a new topic on the podcast,
The drones in the sky.
we're becoming more self-aware of how we sound.
Why? So the pea shooter has many forms: fire, ice, electric, shoot, even shadow. But recently there's been new mods that really need to be added to the game. So there's 3, and the first one is Bendy. He shoots wrenches. Look at
Oh no, I messed it up. I'm gonna go back. That's the one. This is the one.
Bendy. Look at this. It's 3, and the first one is Bendy. He shoots wrenches. Look at this. Oh, that's sick. But why not ink? Wait, that's actually a good idea. But look at this one. Oh, they should actually add that. Yeah, the game would go viral. But look at this. It's John Pork. No, what? I'm just kidding. Actually, look at this one.
What the hell? What the hell?
Yeah,
What the
it's
hell?
Ender P. It shoots Minecraft blocks. No,
What the hell?
Did you hear his suggestion? He said, "Okay, cool, but what if it shoots ink?" What are you talking about?
What is their
It is-
podcast about?
It feeds the mind in a subliminal.
And every time he said, "But look at this," I snap my head. I have to
It's like-
look at it.
It's like a.
But look at this.
It's like the thing when they hit the teacup, the hypnosis thing.
Yes.
Ding.
But look at this.
Okay, I'm looking.
Yeah. It's John Pork. And you go, what? You just didn't. I'm
But
just
look
kidding.
at
But look at this. I like that. We should try to figure out a way to do that for
the listeners.
Yeah, for the listeners and viewers. Just to like get their attention. Because I know a lot of people put this on in the background maybe and they just kind of do other things. And I want to get their attention.
Hey!
No, because that's just, you're asking for it. You have to say a trigger word. Something that everyone would snap their head to.
Mandarin. Like the restaurant. So good. Like the.
Yeah. Hamzah naked.
Say it.
Everyone would do that.
No, bro.
Yes.
You shouldn't be. That was a crazy spin you just hit. the lips.
I would though, honestly though. If I'm listening to a podcast or I don't know, it's like someone said, "Oh my God, you're naked." I'm gonna.
That's the word.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're naked.
Yeah.
Ah!
Gotcha.
This episode is sponsored by Hinge. You guys, this year, this new year, you can refresh with new intentions. Take the time to reflect on your dating journey from the past and use that information, that knowledge, that experience to make the next year even better. Updating your profile and whatnot to represent the person you've become.
Yes. Updating your profile includes updating your photos, rethinking your prompts, just trying something new with any of your dating intentions. And again, guys, this isn't about being perfect. It's about being authentic and reflecting your growth over the past year, because on Hinge, it's not about playing games. It's about real connections.
Yes. My favorite Hinge prompt is this year I really want to, because that's just like hey, I'm here. I'm someone who refreshes their intentions, their goals. What's up? And it's more accurate to who you really are.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you to Hinge for sponsoring this episode, and go refresh your accounts. Bye now.
Yeah. So the Pea Shooter.
So the Pea Shooter. But the drones, have you seen the drones?
I haven't seen the drones. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on.
You have no clue about the drones.
No.
This is overnight. Last night, the Pea Shooter.
So this is like breaking news.
Yes.
Okay, what
My
happened?
entire feed was covered in it. Drones just took over the America. And the Pea Shooter is in New Mom.
What do you mean took over?
Like all over. There's like 3,000 viewings of drones. People are shooting the
Well,
sky.
what are they doing?
The drones are just being there, being themselves. But then the people are
Who's
shooting.
controlling them?
We don't know.
You're telling me we don't know?
It sounds exactly like the clip.
You're telling me we don't know who's controlling these drones?
I'm not joking. They're asking the administration, like, hey, can you say something about this? And they're like, all we can tell you is that it's not.
Is it
They're
surveillance?
saying it's not an adversary effect.
Okay, so it's internal.
most likely. And the Pea Shooter.
So are they surveying us? Surveilling us?
All I know is people are actually shooting the sky. Like they're shooting at it.
It's freaking robots.
But they're
Versus
everywhere.
humans.
Like streamers are getting caught.
Instead of
with it.
Plants vs. Zombies, robots versus humans.
But get this, instead of humans, what if it was ink? It is really satisfying.
But is it it is. It's like it makes it more
Wow.
engaging. But is it Donald Trump that's doing it?
It's not Donald Trump.
So
It's
is
still-
he also saying?
Donald Trump. What's crazy is he was all for saving TikTok, was he? Was he on top?
Yeah, so
on
he's
that?
going to do that?
It's getting banned the day before he's sworn in. So they're like,
Oh.
nanny.
But he'll just bring it back.
I don't know if that's how those things work. Thing is, we're in Canada, so it's just going to be us. Like, you're going to open the app, it's just going to be us. We should just flood it because our algorithm's going to be cracked.
It'll be us and other Canadian TikTokers, and trust me, guys, Canadian TikTokers are so
It's going to
scary.
be us, Spencer, Barbosa, Call Me Chris. Is that
Call
what her
Me
name
Chris,
is?
that's one of the big ones. Andrew Curtis, I know, is Canadian.
There you go. Mark, what's his name?
Snarky Marky, they kind of go hand in hand. They're friends, I know that. I'm trying to think of like other. Oh, Selena Spooky Boo, don't forget about her.
I don't know if that one's for me.
Selena Spooky Boo.
Is she the
You're
one?
telling me you don't know
Waterloo?
I'm not sure.
There's
I just
one
know
girl
the
from
names.
Waterloo that always like gives you tips on how to.
The thing is, I only see Canadian TikTokers through advertisements. I don't see their actual content. I just see the ads that they do
I see.
because they're all for like, I don't know, Aveeno Canada or Kraft Canada, or there's like all these Canadian companies, and the ones obviously that they advertise
You
through.
don't
are the
get
Canadian-
any brand deals. Well,
No. I think a lot of people don't know that we're Canadian. We have to rep it more.
We're Canadian.
It's because you don't have the accent.
You don't either. And plaque does not count. Whatever you
Plague.
call it. The way
Plague.
you're saying it sounds evil.
Plague. The black plague. And the thing is, no one's corrected me. So how do I know I'm not saying it right?
Check the comments, honestly. I don't even want to, like, embarrass you more. I could do the text-to-speech, but you want this.
Just do it.
Okay. If you're right on this, I will
Get naked.
I will actually get naked, and this is not a hypnotizing way to get you guys to watch the podcast.
Yeah, check how plague is pronounced.
Dude, back up now. Definition, is that how you get the ready, guys?
Plague.
So it's so like, and I'm not here to say I told you so. I'm curious who did you wrong. I think it's your parents.
Check another site.
What do you mean another site? This is Oxford Dictionary.
Yeah, but we'll check the other. There's Oxford and what is the other one? Canterbury? Check Canterbury.
Mayo Clinic.
Cambridge Dictionary. Do Cambridge Dictionary.
Merriam-Webster.
Yeah, one of those.
Here's Cambridge.
Plague.
Even the UK.
Plague.
The US. What were you calling it? You don't even remember anymore.
Merriam-Webster.
No,
Plague.
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 That one's kind of
Plague. Still
plague.
plague.
Plague. Okay. Yeah, I'm cooked.
It's okay. I think it's your parents' fault. They say things very weird. How does your mom say clown? Cloven?
Yeah, I get that, but they have more of an excuse. I should know better. I should know better.
It's that bacteria. It's that growth.
I should know
that
better.
Culture. It's okay. And thank you guys for listening. I don't know how long this episode is, but don't forget to refresh and reflect. Reflect and refresh.
Rudy, reflect and refresh.
Bye, guys. Thank you for listening. And go to patreon.com/OOCpod for Patreon episodes every week. 5 stars on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, etc. And we'll see you guys next week. Peace.
Bye.